YouTube, what is going on this morning? Welcome aboard, everybody. Drunk Pilot here. Happy Monday to you all. Hope you guys are doing absolutely well on the start of this week. We are going to be starting off this week with the continuation of our return trip back to North Carolina. We are sitting here cold and dark in Chicago, gate B12, and we are prepping for a flight from Chicago to Charlotte. On board United 2635, we've got the PMDG 737-900 ER loaded. 1 hour, 23 minutes in the air, 31,000 feet. Got a full load. We're going to be taken out of 22 left, which is 8,075 feet long. So it's going to be a fun one. Let's see how we do. I don't think we have anything else that I need to speak of. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on in, see how things are going.
Okay, so I've
flip on our battery and our power.
20 minutes to go before we can expect to start boarding.
Boom and boom.
Thanks. No problem.
And I should be able to tell my first officer, let's start setting up. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
All right. Let's see what happens as we load up our ATC.
Beyond ATC connected.
Yay. Take a look here. Zoom on in here. Ninth busiest airport in the world. And it sure does show it. Preliminary checks. Thrust levers are idle. Fuel control is shut off. Speed brakes are down. Flaps are up. Parking brake is set. Weather radar is in op. Landing gear levers down. Windshield wipers are off and off. Good, 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 good. On to the overhead. Scanning. Shouldn't have to worry about our alignment. On over. The only important switch. And it's funny, I turned that down and my AC unit turned on in here. Arm our emergency exit lights. And we are good to go for now on the overhead. Go ahead and request our flight data. GSO is going to be our alternate. Cost index of 10. Everything looks good there. And we can go ahead and give our ATIS a listen.
Temperature 2.11. Altimeter 29093. Landing runway 09 left, 10 center, 10 right. Departing runway 10 left, 09 center. Advise on initial contact, you have information Alpha. Chicago O'Hare Airport information Alpha. 1840 rule. Wind 025 at 11 visibility 10. Ceiling 1400 overcast. Temperature 2.11. Altimeter 29093. Landing runway 09 left, 10 center, 10 right. Departing runway 10 left, 09 center. Advise on initial contact, you have information Alpha. Chicago O'Hare Airport information Alpha. 1840 rule. Wind 025 at 11 visibility 10. Ceiling 1,400 overcast. Temperature 14.
Why is this not working?
2.11. Altimeter 29093.
All right.
Landing runway 09.
I think we got pretty much the gist of it.
Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we've started loading. We'll contact you again once we're done.
Roger.
And over to 121.6.
Altimeter 29093. Landing runway 09 left. 10 center. 10 right. Departing runway 10 left. 09 center. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Go ahead and take a look at our FMC here. Nav data is up to date. Put ourselves in alignment here. Request our flight plan. Pull up our sim brief. 16.9 on the fuel looks good, so we will set the fuel. And zero fuel weight 149.3. Set the payload. That looks good. That looks
Hi
good.
there. We now refuel.
Select the route.
We'll let you know once it's completed.
Roger.
Route to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Fuel system completed.
Roger.
To left is going to be our runway. Load. Activate, execute. We do have Atlanta Center online
Hi,
right now.
Security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, please.
Thanks.
I don't know if it's worth filing a VAT sim. Let me just go ahead and file. All right, so we've got that filed. All right, back over. CFW in there, 149.3, cost index is 10. Pull up our flight plan again. Take a look at our reserve 6.0. Flight level 310. Execute. Departure. Departure. 22 left. no SID because it's Chicago. And arrival be 18 right with the Park and Taft. Execute. Over to legs. Load the wind. O'Hare clearance delivery. United 2635 with information Alpha requests clearance to Charlotte.
United 2635, O'Hare clearance. Thanks for Alpha. Cleared to Charlotte Douglas Airport. Radar vectors earned, then as filed. Maintain 5000. Expect flight level tree 10, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.0. Squawk 4755.
Now my tablet wants to work. Cleared to Charlotte Douglas as filed. Radar vectors then as filed. 5000. Expect flight level 310 10 minutes after. Departure frequency 125.0. Squawk 4755. United 2635.
United 2635, read back correct. Contact ground 134.15 when ready for push or start.
We'll come up on 134.15 when ready to push. United 2635. Thank you.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Hello.
Hi, Captain.
Getting a
The
couple
passengers are ready to come on
messages
Are we okay to get started?
while I'm
Yes, you can start boarding.
Great. I'll let the rest of the crew know, and we'll get started as soon as the passengers start arriving. It could be a few minutes, though. All stations.
It'll be all right.
Start boarding.
That's all in there. Everything's good. All right. Traffic, data, terrain, flight director, auto throttle,
Pull up. Wind
traffic,
shear. Wind
data,
shear.
terrain.
Wind shear. Terrain. Pull up.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
And take a look at our performance. This is going to be
Too
interesting.
low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps.
Too
Too low.
left.
Terrain. Glide
Import.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching
Import.
minimums. 2,500. 1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
One 152. 143. 141.
TCAS test. Pass.
Okay.
Hi.
We're gonna go 15.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
We'll keep packs on. It's not a huge, big factor. Okay. So no D-rate. I don't even think I'm gonna derate it for the climb because we are pretty heavy. So flaps 15. .133 is V1. 141 is rotate. 150 is V2. 3.5. Everything looks groovy. All right. LNAV ain't gonna work. VNAV should be good. Forgot that guy. Seatbelts on.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust, planning a flaps 15 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are over our maximum landing weight, so if we are able, we will hold and burn off fuel before returning to the airport. The departure routing will be via ATC vectors. No noise abatement procedures required. VNAV is armed. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. The local terrain poses a threat, so we will treat all GPWS terrain alerts as genuine. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%. Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 114, altimeter 2993.
Heading 114, altimeter 2993. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Stand by for ground power disconnection. We're starting the APU now.
Roger. We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything untoward.
Roger.
All right, let's get this APU started. How's about it?
Good afternoon from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this afternoon's flight. I hope you're all well. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 31,000 feet. We hope to depart very shortly. We're not expecting any delays. Once we push back from the stand, the cabin crew will start securing the cabin. As we...
I don't know if you can tell, Hadley has returned. She had a good old time at Grandma's house. She is quite tired, playing around with her sister, Ivy. She loves it at Grandma's house. She gets all the handouts. But one thing my grandparents did make very clear, Hadley is quite domesticated. She is quite fond of the indoors. Not a fan of sleeping outside in the building that they have, which is almost like another house. I mean, my grandpa put in a heating unit, he put in an AC unit for the dogs, but it's still not the bed where she's used to. So she had a fun week, but the nights, I guess, were probably long and lonesome, even though she had her friend, Ivy. All right, let's get the APU on the buses.
Cockpit to ground.
This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect ground power.
Roger. Stand by.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Ground power has been disconnected.
Roger.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that everyone's on board.
We're still waiting on the load sheet from ground.
No problem. I'll bring it to you as soon as they send it up.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations
Before start
require
checklist.
compliance with this information as well as all
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Ground to cockpit.
B2 150, heading 114, altitude 5,000 feet.
Takeoff speeds.
Loading has been
B1 133, VR 141, V2 150.
closed up.
CDU pre-flight.
Roger.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count, and the total souls count. Plus yourselves, of course.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
All right, you can close the doors whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll let the crew know, and we'll get closed up as soon as we can.
Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and
Go
remove
ahead.
the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to
Let's
the
remind
straps
you,
located
use
on the
software
back.
to track your
Since
virtual
this is a
airline flight. You might
non-smoking
want to
flight,
start it
smoking
if
is
you
not
haven't already.
permitted in the cabin or lavatory.
We're ready to dismiss.
Cabin lights will now be turned
Thanks
off.
very much
Reading
for your
light
help.
buttons are
Pin
located
straight ahead,
above
and we'll
your
see you
seat.
again
Thank you
soon.
for your attention.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic, please.
O'Hare ground, United 2635, request pushback and start.
United 2635, O'Hare ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and start approved, facing north, United 2635. All right. Start number 2 engine.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace. Brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times.
Starter cut out.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen.
Number 2 stable.
Put the mask over your nose and mouth, hold in place with the strap and pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist, click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry protection.
O'Hare ground, United 2635, request taxi to runway 22 left.
United 2635, runway 9er center, taxi via Alpha 1, Golf. Hold short runway 4 left.
Taxi runway 9 center via Alpha 1 Golf, hold short runway 4 left, United 2635. I'm not gonna do it. Isolate pack. Oh. Isolate pack.
Aircraft calling. Request not understood.
Is my music not playing? Oh. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Pull up. Pull down. Rudder is working. Flight controls check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Stand by.
Before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist. I know you hear me. Before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist. Clear left.
Clear right.
I don't know.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the cabin is secure for takeoff.
Thanks a lot.
I'll get the crew seated and secured as soon as you give us the word.
You can take your seats now. We're almost ready.
No problem. All stations, please be seated for takeoff.
I forgot to set my heading. Why aren't you turning? Not gonna worry about that. All right, let's take a look here. Should be able to start number 1. Maybe not. Duh.
Speaking of marketing, one of today's greatest marketing triumphs in the entertainment field is video games. It's a business which has tripled in size in just 3 years. Ron Hendren went out in the field to bring us this special report.
All over the country, armies of young people are blasting away at invaders from outer space and paying for the privilege. I'll be looking at the electronic game craze, which has not only fascinated the nation, but has created some interesting problems as well. Although it looked innocent enough, this machine turned out to have some unusual powers. It kept kids mesmerized for hours.
All right, round 2, guys. We're gonna try and get out of here. Let's see. I think I've got everything ready. So we're just gonna go for it. Against ATC's instructions. So parking brake is off. Make sure my smart cars is running. It is. Flaps 15. They are. Hopefully frame rate is good. All right. Let's see how this goes.
On taxiway, on taxiway.
Oh, shut up, Raz.
United 2635, immediately. Immediately stop your takeoff roll. You do not have takeoff clearance.
Nope.
V1. Rotate. E2. Positive rate 5.
You're up.
United 2635, O'Hare Tower.
O'Hare Tower, United 2635. All right, now we can start turning. I just need to stop running the map enhancement mod. That thing is just causing some crazy stutters on my system. All right, flappy flaps up. And heading over to earn.
United 2635, contact Chicago departure.
Over to departure. Have a good day. Chicago departure, United 2635 with you, 5,000.
United 2635, Chicago departure. Good day. Radar contact. Climb and maintain 15,15,000. Altimeter 299er tree.
Climb and maintain 15,15,000. Altimeter 2993. United at 2635. All right.
United 2635, cleared direct earned. Resume mode navigation.
Clear direct to earn. Resume mode navigation. United 2635. All right, autopilot on. Everything is looking pretty good. Departure score 98.5. Could have done better.
United 2635, contact Chicago Center 132.5.
132.5, see ya. For some reason it said that my landing lights were off. Chicago Center, United 2635 with you, 13,000 for 15,000.
United 2635, Chicago Center, climb and maintain flight level tree 10.
Climbing flight level 310, United 2635. It dinged me for the lights, which is not something it's done in quite a while.
United 2635. Contact Chicago Center 132.905.
132.905, United 2635. All right, transition.
Negative. Chicago Center on 132.905.
Chicago Center on 132.905, United 2635.
Negative. Chicago Center on 132.905.
132.95, United 2635. Sheesh. All right. Enjoy the flight. It's a flight from hell.
You have bones that have to break, so stay drunk for the weekend. A peace of mind on borrowed time, so forget what you're thinking. Temporary fiction, can't control your diction. Speak slow. Told me that you see her, I told you that's a reaper, but you know. Where can you run? Where can you hide? You have guilt for your mistakes, so stay drunk till the year ends. Hallucinate, you see her face and praise her like a godsend. Dopamine deficient, crave her like an addiction. Let go. Heaven on the weekend, diving off the deep end. Breathe slow. Where can you run when the air gets thinner every step you take? Where can you hide when death is coming closer? And all at once you will find this is what it takes to be alive. You have loved and you have lost, so stay drunk if it hurts less. Prescription fed to fix your head, but nothing can repair it. Father, does it kill you to see what we were put through by her? Bottom of the deep end, you're covered in a cold sweat, burn slow. Where can you
Alrighty, guys. We are coming up on our top of descent, about 30 miles away. We're going to be checking in with VATSIM ATC, hopefully. 132.975. Let me go ahead and dial that in. And I should be able to close beyond ATC. Pulling up the arrival chart, I think I need to go down to 240. Seatbelt sign coming on. Let's see. Atlanta Center, good morning. United 2635 with you. Flight level 310 crossing Scriza, IFR into Charlotte.
2635, you're at our contact. Stand by, help descent for you.
Roger that, thank you. United 2635.
United 2635, send via the Park 4, expect 36 right.
Descend via the Parker 4, transition TAF, United 2635.
And 36 right, unless you want something else, just let me know.
I'll be expecting 36 right, thank you. Go ahead and pull the ATIS for Charlotte. 340 at 5, 2979. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Let me see. Rival. 36 right. Mark 4. Go ahead and change this runway up. One 0.9. Course is real tough to dial in. 003. Minimum's 927.
Southwest 1391 west. Southwest 1391, go ahead.
Okay. All that looks all right. Let's see here. Here's where I live. Around here. Winston-Salem. If you've never heard of it, we're famous for tobacco, Texas Pete. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that Texas Pete lawsuit, but some guy tried to sue Texas Pete because he found out that it is in fact not from Texas. It is from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So tobacco, Texas Pete, Krispy Kreme, Cheerwine, stuff like that. I think Cheerwine's from Winston-Salem. Maybe it's just from North Carolina. It might just be from North Carolina. I might be spouting off stuff I don't know. But your Winston cigarettes, your Salem cigarettes, your Camel cigarettes, RJ Reynolds tobacco, it's all Winston-Salem, baby. Just wondering if he wants me to go down or if he's gonna clear me to go down. Or if he's offline altogether. He's offline altogether. Great. Okay. That's him, just went offline. That's just great. Well, I had it there for a second.
Beyond ATC connected.
Atlanta Center, United 2635 with you, 10,000 for 3,000.
United 2635, Atlanta Center, radar contact. United 2635, contact Charlotte approach 135.6.
135.6, United 2635. Approach United 2635 with you, 9,000 for 3,000.
United 2635, verify information Golf.
We have information Golf, United 2635. That's not true.
United 2635, Charlotte approach, altimeter
And come on.
2980, expect the visual approach runway 36 left.
Expecting visual approach, runway 36 left, United 2635.
United 2635, leave Vol heading 175, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 36 left.
Leaving Vol heading 175, expecting vectors runway 36 left, United 2635.
United 2635, turn left, heading 175, vectors for the approach.
Left turn heading 175, vectors for the approach, United 2635. Big skip. Come on, give me a turn.
United 2635, turn left, heading 110, intercept the tree 6 left localizer.
Left turn heading 110, intercept 36 left localizer, United 2635. I suppose I should dial that in, 11015. Same course.
United 2635, airport is at your 12 o'clock 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field, United 2635.
United 2635, cleared visual approach runway tree 6 left.
Clear visual approach, runway 36 left, United 2635.
United 2635, contact Charlotte Tower 133.35.
133.35, United 2635. Charlotte Tower, United 2635, on final, runway 36 left.
United 2635, Charlotte Tower, wind tree 5 at 5, runway tree 6 left cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 36 left, United 2635. We're down to speed.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
United 2635, exit right at Whiskey 8.
Right at Whiskey 8, United 2635. There it goes again. I thought I fixed it. Psych. Well, welcome to Charlotte, everybody.
United 2635, contact ground 121.9er.
Over to 121.9er, United 2635. Turn. Charlotte ground, good morning, good afternoon. United 2635, request taxi to gate Alpha 23.
United 2635, gate 203 Alpha doesn't exist at Charlotte Douglas Airport. Please select another.
Gate Alpha 23, United 2635.
United 2635, unfortunately, gate 203 Alpha isn't available at this airport. Please choose another.
Alpha 23.
United 2635, gate 23 Alpha does not exist at this airport. Please select another.
Stop lying.
Request gate Alpha 23, United 2635.
What's the difference?
United 2635, gate Alpha 23 taxi via November. Hold short runway 36 center.
Taxi via November, hold short, runway 36 center, United 2635. Hopefully I don't get a speeding ticket. Take a look here. Charlotte ground, United 2635, waiting to cross runway 36 center.
United 2635, cross runway 36 center at November. Continue taxi via November, Echo 14.
Cross runway 36 center at November, continue via November, Echo 14, United 2635. This should be Alpha right here. So over to the ramp. Charlotte does have a ramp. Rather large ramp, as I have learned from VATSIM. APU is online. Somebody's at my gate. I'll just park at Alpha 25. Beep, 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 beep. Why are you turning ailerons? Probably way too far. Inhibit. See, why are you turning? Nobody's touching you, dude. Who touched you? All right, welcome to Charlotte, everybody. I don't know why it flipped over to stairs. I didn't do that. All right, that should be about it. Let's see here. Finish you. Close out of you. Let's go ahead and file this PIREP. See how that flight went. 98.9. 98.4 on the departure, 98.5 on the departure, 98.4 on the arrival. The departure, for some reason, got me for my takeoff light, or landing lights. I don't know why. Let's take a look at our landing report. Everything was okay for a visual, not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. I'll take it. I will take it all. So thank you guys for following along with me. Hope you guys enjoyed these flights. I think I'm gonna combine the two into one video, see if we can make it under 2 hours. So enjoy the replays, and make sure to love each other and love yourselves. And I'll see you guys in the next one.